Hey there gang, I hope everyone is having a good day and a good week. I'll be honest that I had planned to, get all fancy and get a shower, have clean hair for you guys, all of that for this video, but life. So you're getting me in a ball cap. I did throw on a clean shirt for you though, so you should feel pretty special. I wanted to go ahead and film this video real quick while the little humans are distracted. And I wanted to give you a brief summary of my pregnancy with my first, who is now almost 3, or she'll be 3 in October. So it's been a little while since I've been pregnant, and I was kind of amazed how much is kind of foggy already. But I wanted to go ahead and kind of give you a brief summary of all of that. So my first pregnancy was actually an unplanned pregnancy. My husband and I weren't really trying for kids at that point. We actually found out I was pregnant the morning of a neurologist appointment that I had where we were supposed to up my meds. But we had kind of had some suspicions that I might be pregnant just from how I was feeling and different things like that, so we wanted to check before we made any changes to my meds at that appointment. So since I was pregnant, I ended up coming off of those meds cold turkey. I had a small withdrawal period, but thankfully I actually did okay coming off of them as far as all of that goes because I wasn't on a very high dosage yet. With the pain control for CRPS, there are very limited medications available that are safe for pregnancy that my neurologist felt comfortable putting me on. So we opted to just hold off unless I had any major flares and it was absolutely necessary. There were a few different meds I could do, but they were more a short-term deal instead of long-term management. I was in PT at that point, and I continued with PT. I just told my therapist that I was pregnant, and largely we didn't have to make very many modifications to the different exercises and therapies that I was doing, but toward the end of my pregnancy there were a few things that we did have to adjust. Not related to my chronic pain and all of that, but I actually had pretty horrible pregnancy sickness all 9 months, all day, so that was pretty miserable. I actually ended up on prescription meds for that. Had to try several different ones before I found one that worked for me, and I tried a couple different times to try and come off of them and ended up being terribly sick every time, so just ended up staying on them for the duration of the pregnancy. Let's see, around 5 months pregnant, I started having quite a bit of sciatic pain, especially with sitting in chairs. I was working an office job at that point, and so I was sitting down and on the computer a lot. So I ended up finding a chiropractor that was certified to work on pregnant women, and that helped make that be a little bit more manageable. As far as specific with my chronic pain, around 4 months, my personal experience with it was actually that my CRPS and my complex migraines, the flares began to lessen in their intensity and in frequency. And I largely went into remission during my pregnancy. Now, when I say remission, I don't mean no pain. I still had pain, but it was significantly lessened. And I don't know if that is a common thing for everyone, but it was what I experienced, so I did want to share that with you. I remember when I first found out that I was pregnant that I was excited because my husband and I both really did want to have kids, but I was also very nervous and I don't know, I'm trying to think of how to describe it. nervous, uncertain, worried about how everything was going to go, because we had not been planning on that. I had not been able to find a whole lot of information on people's experiences with CRPS or with chronic pain and pregnancy. So I really didn't know what to expect. It kind of threw me a little bit for a loop because I had just started going to this new neurologist, and we had just started a new action plan to try and help get everything under control. And then all of that was getting put on hold. And so I just really wasn't sure what was going to happen. So that was a big part of why I wanted to go ahead and record this for you guys, so you have this. I know that's not a ton of information, but that is a brief summary of what my first pregnancy was like. And here soon I will do another video, and we'll talk about how the delivery and postpartum period for that first pregnancy went. And then I will do some more videos in the future, and we'll go through all of my experiences with baby number 2. If you have any questions or comments, please add those below. And I would love to hear about anybody else's experiences with pregnancy. If you are someone who has chronic pain and has been pregnant before, have you noticed any big differences in your pain intensity during pregnancy? I would love to find that out as well. So just let me know. And until next time, I hope you guys are doing well and hang tight. I'll talk to you later. Bye.